Bring your cello. There you go. There you go. Got it. All right. So start right away in the center of the. Yeah. Pick up on what we did with Augustine.
Yes. Yeah. Hello, my name is Mathilde Heier Hovd. I come from Norway, and today we're going to do Seize Ruler of the Day to Rise from Hercules by Handel.
Dissembling false, perfidious Hercules. Did he not swear when first he wooed my love, the sun should cease to
want you to look at the whole roll. She's so rich. You make me miss her. I like it. I mean, not that it's not about me, but I mean, my God, it's just, I will never comprehend how Handel got the psychology of a woman so deeply. It's just really, it's incredible. What a gift to have you sing this for us. It's just really, it's a gift. And it's so pure and so generous how you share it. I kind of don't want to work on it because I just want you to just let this be what it is with yours, but we can also work a bit. And I can share some ideas, but really, they're like ideas. And now that you're back home with your cello, you're so beautifully musical that these are really tricks or ideas or, you know, jewels to put in your basket, and then you choose if you want or when to use them, you know? But there's a couple things. There's what I think is a tricky thing about an aria like this. It's just continuo, so you can kind of do what you want. And it's a really precious fine line between going there and tipping over into milking it, for lack of a better word. And it requires a little bit of discipline. Well, maybe not. Maybe it requires trust to let also how he structured it arrive. I've mentioned this a couple times, but I love reminding myself about it, and it's been on my mind recently too. Leonard Folia, great stage director, I did his original production of Dead Man Walking, and I worked with him 3 times on it. And there's a lot to milk and to show and to suffer in that piece. And I remember one time, it was at City Opera 100 years ago, and I was doing the duet, very brief duet with Joe's mother. It was Cheryl Woods at City Opera. And it's right before Sister Helen has a breakdown of going, who's going to be with me? And the mother is really suffering, and I was suffering alongside her, and I was really feeling it, and I was really acting it. And Lenny, in his amazing, beautiful wisdom, pulled me aside. He always gave kind of personal notes privately, never in front of like, well, that doesn't work. No, he pulled it apart, and he goes, Joyce, I see everything you're doing, and I get it. He goes, I just want to let you know, sometimes as an audience member, I want space to decide what I think you're feeling. And if you show everything and you don't leave space, I feel like I'm not part of it. And it's not always easy to judge, you know? And I'm not implying that you're doing that here. I'm not. But it's just sometimes you can also, it's a Janet Baker thing. Did you Google her? No. Augustine, did you Google her? No. So do your homework before tomorrow morning. Janet Baker did this supremely. She had a totally in the marrow of all of it, but also with almost a detachment, so that somehow the emotion was even more poignant. And this is one of those pieces that you can't not feel it when you sing it. But you also have to make sure that you're never tipping over to where you're not conveying with your voice everything you want to convey as best you can. So, that all of that having been said, I think the needle was going towards indulgent a little too soon. And so when you get to the final phrase, we feel like we've already been there. And it doesn't take us quite enough as like by surprise. So it's just to keep that inner pulse a little bit more,
Yeah.
you know? I also feel like when you have a really long note at the end of the phrase, the payoff is there to find a way to make it to the end of the phrase if you can. So, you know, it's hard. These phrases are so long. Again, that's also then we want to find the tempo that is larghetto. We want it to be largo, but it's larghetto. Just so we avoid any, I don't think it's about what's on the metronome. It's about the feel of it, the phrasing of it. The minute it goes vertical, it's too slow. The minute you feel da da bi da ba, you're in it's too slow. Same tempo. It's not too slow. It's the same marking.
Yeah.
So you've got to make sure it's always horizontal. In this piece, always horizontal. Can we just start the aria?
Yeah.
Yeah, and come back a little bit to this sensation of how long that phrase is. That very easy sustaining. Yeah. Can you just give us a measure, Justina? It's already going. You're just joining the line. Ta, ah. Great. Yeah. Now say the text with that horizontal. Yeah. So, I got seas ruler sound. We still need the text, the syntax.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Cease, ruler of the day to rise. And cease, ruler of the day to rise. There you go. You got it? Now it can go. Yeah, so feel that gesture. And it's all for nothing.
Yeah.
So you bring it up, you made appeal. It doesn't matter. This night, then his foes. Don't let it be any trill or ornament there. You kind of let it release into something normal. How would you do it on the cello?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, play whatever. Let's go. Good for you on that phrase. See, you can do it. Just know where you're going and just keep releasing air. Release, 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 and then it'll be good. Can we go the third system? Cease, ruler of the day to rise. Release, release, release. And here. Release, release, release it. Go, 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 go. Go, release. Diphthong. Reach. Good, keep moving. happened? What'd he do?
Is false would seal.
Release. What did he do? Release. Try it without a crescendo.
Okay.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Dead. So beautiful. It's just really amazing. Those are suggestions. Play with it because she's a powerful woman. Look at the whole roll and you'll see she had most of her arias are rage and manipulation, passive aggressive manipulation. And this is all the power is gone and he lied to you. He betrayed you. And I don't get any help from you either. I see you. I know you knew what he was, it's just that. But you also don't have the fight anymore in you. But every once in a while you feel how it builds up to there's a little bit of that fight that is so ingrained in you. But you no longer have the fuel to sustain it. But it's nice to let that rise up. I kind of love no crescendo at the end.
Me too.
Because you feel how it holds us. We expect that. And when you just die on the note, is we've all been there,
Yeah.
And it's somehow very human that way. The more in that color you get, the more you have to use your words. And you were doing it now. His falsehood seal. It just also takes us more into the marrow when you use the consonants like that.
Yeah.
So it's not just about sound. Part of this aria is about sound, the color that the breath is painting and sculpting. But don't forget the words. They will also help you mold the clay of the sorrow of this.
Yeah.
We can work on the recit later. And in Handel, never just do a trill.
No, okay.
You got to know why it's there and surprise yourself with how it shouldn't always be da 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 dee da dee da dee da pee and stop it in a different place and change the color midst of it just so that it's there for a reason. Yeah? Wow, that's soul food. That's soul food. Thank you.